Hello and welcome to Guitar Doodling. Today I'm here with my uh, brand new Squire Stratocaster. I have a few guitars. This is the first Squire I've gotten, and I've actually kind of liked it. The neck feels pretty good. It's got a little bit of bumpiness on the sides of the fretboard, but not too bad. There are definitely some problems with the input jack. It's a little touchy. But other than that, it's a pretty awesome little guitar. It's got some cool tones to it. You'll notice this is the contemporary Stratocaster with the weird three single coil slanted approach. So it's got some strange wiring. All right, enough about the guitar. Thumbs. Many of us have them. Those of us who have them often use them. And they are very helpful for guitar players. Sure, there are some guitar players that don't use their thumbs. There are some guitar players that use their feet. Okay, I am not one of those. So today, what I want to talk about is the use of the thumb when we're playing guitar. Now, standard operating procedure for your good technique is that your thumb is going to be bracing against the back of the neck, bracing against the back of the neck, primarily so you can do those wonderful bar chords, right? You can't really do a good bar chord without your thumb being in a good spot in the back of the neck. So I'm holding my hand like this. The thumb is pressing up against the back of the neck. I'll be showing you a shot of that a little bit later. Okay, so here, this is an example of what I believe is approximately proper technique. You'll see that the thumb is right here. It's about a third of the way from the top here, right? So not quite at the halfway point, about a third of the way. And right now, I have a major bar chord, your standard E major shape. And notice the thumb is what's helping me to stay steady, right? And I'm moving around a little bit. It doesn't have to be in exactly the same spot all the time. But the point is that I'm using it to kind of brace and to make it possible to play those bar chords. Now the other, and it'll look sort of like this from the top, okay? So the other option is the improper technique. This is where, notice, the thumb is wrapped around. I'm using it to fret the string on the sixth string on the third fret. And notice, too, that I'm doing this for one reason, and that is so that I can sort of play this variation on the chord. So that is how I use the thumb there. Now, the thing to keep in mind, there's a whole lot of wonderful guitar players out there, folks much better at this sort of thing than I am, who spend a lot of time taking lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of lessons. And they will tell you that you got to have this really great and wonderful technique. However, there have been a lot of great self-taught players who've done things that have been outside the norm. The guitar is for three things, right? Remember this all the time. Three things. It's for playing individual notes, it's for playing chords, and it's for making noises, okay? So if we're going to do those three, this is the German three, this is a regular three. If we're going to do three things with the guitar, and those are the three things, sometimes mix them up a little bit, then proper technique with the thumb comes in very handy a lot of the time when we're doing those chords, especially if we're doing bar chords. So remember that when you're thinking about what to do with your thumbs. You've got the chord that you're trying to play, And sometimes a good bar chord is all you need, and so you need the thumb in the back. But in other situations, maybe you want to play a little rock and roll, and that's where you would roll the hand back and forth. Again, this is all about trying to learn how to do those three things that we do with guitars. What's the first thing? First thing is notes, individual notes. Look at that, I can play Mary Had a Little Lamb. Such progress. And then the other thing you do is you play chords. And then the other thing you do is you make noises. Like that. All right. So that's it for this lesson. Stay tuned. The next lesson that I'm going to put together is going to be all about how to use your online resources to learn songs and to start applying some techniques that I'm going to show you in these short clips. Okay? So the next one's going to be all about learning songs. Stay tuned for that. In the meantime, take care and all the best in your journey on guitar. Thanks.